I don't think so. There's things I can tell you, but I don't want it out in the air. We'd have to talk that privately.
Okay. All right. Well, we can't do that here, so cause. All right. Welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. So, you know, I always big up the good police officers them in Jamaica. Shout out to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. But the unscrupulous, dirty, corrupted ones have always said that they need to be eradicated from the force because they bring a bad name not only to the force but to the security of our citizens, which includes me, myself, right? Using my platform for something sensible and good. This is one of them. So I got this story about a brother that worked at the tax office, and he was killed recently by a police officer in Jamaica over a girl. But they have turned it around and said that he attacked the police officer and the police officer feared for his life, and it was basically done in the line of duty as a self-defense. His family members have a whole other story to tell. That's to show you. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call that family member. And may I get a phone call? This family member has reached out. I have the number to have a discussion concerning the loss of life of their family member. So here goes.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, it's SouFlo.
Okay, I know it's you.
Alright. Alright. So, I'm calling. First, I have to let you know that I'm in my office and I have you on a speaker, right?
Okay.
I'm the only one here now, but I do have you on a speaker, and my intention is to put out this conversation or whatever information I can get from you concerning this whole situation. Okay. Alright?
Okay, not a problem.
Alright, so fill me in on what you want the world to know.
Okay. Alright. My brother, the little guy that died is my brother's son.
It's your brother's son.
And me and my brother is very close. So that's his son. And I'm going to tell you the whole fact about this. That little boy, he don't even talk to people. I don't know if you saw his picture and see how skinny him is.
Yes, I saw his picture, and
okay.
That's one of the things that I did notice.
Okay, you see, in other words, let me put it out like this. I am his auntie. To me, he look, we would say he's a nerd, but a brain him have it. A brain make him look so.
Right.
He's well educated. But let me tell you what I heard about this thing here now. I heard the same policeman have him up from a longer time. Can the policeman go to him with a car to do some paperwork, and when my nephew checked out it, the car wasn't right.
Yo.
So I heard that my nephew said to him, I'm not gonna jeopardize my job for this.
So where does your nephew work, or where did he used to work?
He works at the tax office.
At the tax office. Okay.
Right. So when he left, the night he left, I think he went to Old Harbour because his dad lived in Old Harbour. But he's definitely from, I think, Tarrington Park, somewhere around there. That's where he grew up in.
Right.
So he went to Old Harbour and he met this girl. I don't know if him look the girl or the girl look him. I don't want to say women don't know.
Right.
But I heard from day one, from him start talk to the girl, everybody start telling him, say, leave the girl alone because the girl is trouble. But I guess sometimes You would say men or women see something that maybe the family doesn't even see.
Right.
So, in other words, we just leave it alone then. But this Saturday night, I heard his dad say to him, I want to leave Munchie alone. Leave Munchie alone. And I heard he said it back to him this Sunday. Leave Munchie alone. You know who did have his car driving? Munchie was the one have his car drive. Because I heard when he come to the party, he was at Tarrington Park where his mom is. And it was his friend. One of his friends took him to Old Harbor to the party.
So him and this girl Munchie got well involved then because she was driving his car, right?
Yes.
Alright.
So it seems to me like what Munchie does, when you find out, say, are the policeman this, blase, right? It look like he must have asked Munchie, say, what's going on? But it look like, to me, as a woman point of view, I think Munchie was playing both of them.
So Munchie was probably seeing the policeman and him?
Yes. So my nephew now leave and go to the party in Old Harbor. When he went to the party, him stand up and him hold Munchie on. The policeman come on and hold on from the other hand, Munchie, and I was pulling the Munchie and him pulling back the girl from the policeman. The guy just jump in the midst and just hug him and just pull him gun in at him.
And shot him? Yeah.
But guess what? You know that we heard that the man, it said, must be something in a, come tell Munchie, say, if Munchie not stop talking to that little nerd boy, he might kill my nephew. And him and Munchie go run and go live. And the policeman is a married man.
Whoa.
Just have a newborn baby born.
So, he met good on that promise then, man. Because
yes.
Your nephew is deceased, right?
Yes.
My condolences. But I heard about this story. But the reason the reason why I didn't cover this story yet was right around when I first heard about the story, I also got some contacts about the story, and I wanted you, being a family member, to give me some more insight.
Okay.
So
well, I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you how educated my nephew is. Did you know that my nephew, he would take the soldier test, and he passed it. And they was going to send him to Spanish Town, and him said, nah, go do it, and him go do him work at the tax office. And while he working at the tax office, this boy is studying iron. So no little bad boy we out the street we have gun or nothing. Him just have him nice little car. Him car no use no key, use remote, or him phone turn him car on. So I know me not eat, you know. I know me can't eat because
we interrupt this to bring you 888's clothing made for us. Make sure you get your 888's. Be a part of a new wave, new movement, a new way of doing things. This is your new beginning. 888's. Get you some style.
I was rolling on the west side, and I'm with my girl, and we living our best life. We be ballin', ballin'. Love is the only way we fallin', fallin', fallin'. We be ballin', ballin'. If it ain't love, we ain't fallin', fallin'. That's my baby, my number one lady. She never drive me crazy. Skirt, skirt. That's my baby. My number one lady, she never drive me crazy. Skirt, skirt. Let's go. I was rolling on the west side, and I'm with my girl, and you know she the best, right? Best, right. I was rolling on the west side, and I'm with my girl, and we living our best life. Best life. We be ballin', ballin'. Love is the only way we fallin', fallin', fallin'. We be ballin', ballin'. If it ain't love, we ain't fallin', fallin'.
I know me can't believe. I can't believe.
Goodness.
Everyone I'm friend them I try to contact everybody, you know, every blogger know if you tell them, you know.
So you think
up to new link, loan song, rapper, everybody we try get in touch with.
Have you gotten in touch with rapper them?
Yes.
Alright. Okay.
And when they put out even that thing when the news media come out, rapper look into it and rapper said something sound fishy in this.
Right.
Can look at the guy. In rapper say in other words, the back home would have same look like a little nerd. Him said no disrespectful, but him look like me that say look like a nerd. So me I tell rapper say educated because even me talk to one of him classmates. And the classmate said when him hear so them kill Nav, him can't believe because him say one of he other classmate them, like the guy them would have tell me say them kind of worthless because that even Nav work and give them all money for buy all diaper for them kids there. And I used to curse him and I said to him, now, you need to put on book now, you know, when you go have one little girl, you need to go try out, see how it's sweet and rare, take.
Oh gosh. So you know one of them youth that will do road hard and have a bag of girl and out the road and get trouble and
no.
It's not theme lifestyle that.
Let me tell you something, and the mom is sick too, you know, his mom sick, you know, and the hand and the foot them take away, you know, man. Let me tell you something, one of my best little nephews, that garden. No tears, nobody tell me, but no condolence, nothing at all can bring back my nephew, you know.
Rough. So, where is this police officer right now as we speak?
I don't even know where him is, you know, but me know so them get him gone. Indicom of the case, you know. Our big case I go on with Indicom with it, you know.
That's what me I hear. But I haven't heard that, me not heard nothing about him get arrested, me not hear anything about...
No, him not get arrested, but I don't think him can go nowhere. But you know, we don't want to talk on you, so. You know, man, him have to shift.
So I'm still at work.
We don't want to talk on you, so.
So I'm still working?
I don't think so.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this and then me and you can talk off here.
Okay.
Alright, give me a second, let me cut this off, okay?
Alrighty.
Hello? Yes. Alright. And that's the part that we didn't want to get into. That's the part I wanted to get into. Yes. But boy, to see how this yeah, you see that same in the corner now. I talk my thing for my show still. With all due respect to your nephew, but I talk my thing for my show because you see all that in the corner now. Watch how this play out, you know. Watch how this play out. I want to tell you, remember this youth here where go to Indicom and tell Indicom all kind of something about him and the rest of police them where do a whole heap of extrajudicial killings. Yeah, remember the Chucky Brown situation? You know, to say a chucky one get pinched. Alright. So watch all in the coming up, because corruption go deep, you know. Corruption go deep. Yeah, you have to go and hold the field. All right. Okay.
Alright, so right here I thought it was proper time to go ahead and narrate this part of the video. So she's saying a lot of stuff that she does not want to be released to the public because her family is working closely with agents, law enforcement agents that are on the case. But I didn't want to sound pessimistic. I wanted to keep her optimistic because it's hard enough that they've just lost this young man, a family member, such a promising young individual, and on top of that his mother is sick as well, right? So check this out. Here's the scenario. He's walking with the girl, right? He's holding on to the girl's hand. This police officer came, grabbed the girl's hand and tried to pull her away from him. So the police was pulling on one side and he was pulling on the other side. This lady is not the person I got this information from. I got this information from people that were there. And the story from people that were there was that the police guy was pulling from one side and her nephew was pulling from the other side. I don't know why I'm never just let go the girl and let her go. Because if you think about it, no man can't just come up to your woman and pull her hand and try to pull her away from you like that, right? It must be something that had been going on, and it was found out later on that she was in some kind of a relationship with that police officer, whether it was they had been in a relationship before, or like she is saying, him want her but she not give up nothing. But I think she was in a relationship with the police officer and in a relationship with her nephew at the same time, right? So on top of that, that police officer seems to be crooked, had wanted the guy to do some paperwork to fix up an illegal vehicle from the tax office for him. The guy said, no, I'm not putting my job in jeopardy and myself in jeopardy for that. And for that, he swore that one day he would kill him, right? Well, it turned into this. So here we go. Can you imagine him pulling from one side and the police officer pulling from the other side? They said all the police officer did, he just let go of the girl's hand, came around to her nephew, hugged him, pulled out his piece and shot him. Hug him up around his neck, shot him. Shot him just like that in front of whoever was there. Now, you know, a lot of people are saying, well, if people was there and them see it, then them can talk. No, we're talking about Jamaica here. We're talking about people that are afraid. We're talking about the same place where that police officer chased down 3 armed murderers because he had just witnessed a murder at an event, a public event, and it turns out that he got into a gunfight with what turned out to be 3 police officers that were suspended. Yes, we're talking about that Jamaica. We're talking about the place where people know that police officers are dirty and they're afraid to say anything even when they see stuff happen. In Jamaica, we have something we say, walk and live, talk and bumble clot dead. Alright, pardon my cussing language, but that's exactly how the saying goes. Alright, and people would rather walk and live than talk and dead. And the scary part about it is that we're not dealing with just badman out a road, gunman. We're dealing with law enforcement officials that have been trained and charged, hired to protect the civilians, citizens, tax-paying, law-abiding citizens, and they are the ones that you have to actually fear because they're on both sides of the law. So if you witness a crime and you go tell Squaddy, well, you just told Squaddy and Squaddy's brethren. So guess what Squaddy brethren is going to do that you just reported to? He's going to go tell his brethren that you told. And now you become someone that they start to say, well, if you don't want this go too far, you have to go get rid of that witness there. You become someone that they need to get rid of. So instead of doing that, people prefer to walk around and say, me never see nothing. Don't ask me nothing. I wasn't there. Me never see nothing. And leave it at that. It's a sad situation. And I don't trust Indicom. Let me put that out there. Especially after the Chucky Brown case. I don't know how people haven't been talking about that or don't see that. But tell me in the comment section if I'm right. There's no reason to trust Indicom anymore after that. Right? But tell me if I'm right. And what do you think about this whole situation with this lady's nephew? It's SouFLoTV, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll catch you later in the comment section. I'm out. Get you some style. It's the new wave. Be a part of the new wave. New movement. A new way of doing things. This is your new beginning. Get you some 888s. Yeah.
I was rolling on the west side, and I'm with my girl, and we living our best life. Best life. We be ballin', ballin'. Love is the only way we fallin', fallin', fallin'. We be ballin', ballin'. If it ain't love, we ain't fallin', fallin'. That's my baby, my number one lady. She never drive me crazy. Skirt, skirt. That's my baby. My number one lady. She never drive me crazy. Skirt, skirt. Let's go. I was rolling on the west side, and I'm with my girl, and you know she the best, right? Best, right. I was rolling on the west side, and I'm with my girl, and we living our best life.